Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. David here, and welcome back to another Atlus News episode. We have more evidence of Persona 4 Remake and a potential announcement very soon. Let's get right into it. There's a small little bit of news. It's about the website domain once again, so let me quickly and briefly update y'all if you missed the previous news about this upcoming unannounced Atlus title. Persona 4 getting a remake makes a ton of sense. A lot of people were expecting the remake to happen, myself included, just because of the success of Persona 3 Reload. I'm not getting into does it need a remake or not discussion, because that is a topic for a whole nother video. But when it comes to does it make sense, it does. What happened is, a few weeks back I reported on that, but friend of the channel Faz discovered that a website domain was registered for Persona 4 Remake. The website domain goes as follows: p4re.jp, which p4re Persona 4 Remake.jp being the Japanese website domain. Now, the same thing happened before Persona 3 Reload was officially announced. A few months before, I think it was 3 months or so before, the Persona 3 Reload was officially announced at an Xbox Game Showcase in June of 2023, sorry. When that happened a few months before, Atlus registered the website domain for p3re.jp, and then boom, in June, you have Persona 3 Reload officially announced, which led fans to believe when the website domain was registered that, alright, Persona 4 Remake is real, and we're gonna get an announcement at some point. Well, this specific website domain, p4re.jp, as you can see on screen right now, the website domain was updated minutes ago. So as of the time of recording this video, a few hours ago, the website domain was updated by Atlus. So what does that mean? Well, it means that they're cooking and they're getting ready for something. I'm not an expert in website domains or anything, but I think the fact that they not only registered it a few months ago or a few weeks ago, but they're updating it now in April of 2025, to me means that they're getting ready for something, and I think that little something is an announcement of some sort. We speculated on the Xbox Game Showcase, which lately has been the place where Atlus reveals their titles because of an Xbox and Atlus marketing deal, which we don't know the terms of that marketing deal. We don't know if there still is a deal of some sort, so we might be completely wrong here, but we have no indicators or nothing is leading me to believe that this deal does not exist anymore. So of course, when I see a p4re.jp website domain getting registered in March of 2025, if you add 3 months over that, which is the time span between the first registry of the domain for p3re.jp to announcement, well, March to June is 3 months, and in June you have the Xbox Game Showcase, which is exactly where Atlus revealed P3 Reload back in the day. So of course, I am looking at the Xbox Game Showcase and I'm like, yo, y'all announcing in Persona 4 Remake there? I think it makes a lot of sense. You have Summer Games Fest at the same time during the same weekend, which is kind of like new/boring E3. The Friday night, you have Summer Games Fest Showcase hosted by Jeff Keighley, which there's a bunch of announcements there. I'll be streaming that bad boy as well, so make sure you tune into that if you're interested. It could be there, or it could be on this Sunday, which is June 8th if I'm not mistaken, where there is the official Xbox Game Showcase, where this seems very likely to me that we could see a Persona 4 Reload, Persona 4 Rerun, or Persona 4 Remake announcement finally, and that would be the big game for 2025 for Atlus. Another thing that I want to mention that I did not mention in previous news episode that is adding to the smoke, right? Adding to the smoke. There has to be a fire somewhere. It's the fact that Atlus has been doing yearly Persona game releases ever since 2017 or something. And for this year, nothing's confirmed. And I don't think Persona 5 The Phantom X, being a licensed title to Perfect World Games, would take that spot. So I do think Persona 5 The Phantom X is getting a Western and English worldwide release in 2025. But I don't think that is our yearly Persona title for Atlus, because again, it's Perfect World Games developed. Persona 4 Remake announcement in June, release in November, makes a lot of sense. And then next year, you have the 30th anniversary of Persona, which feels crazy to say because our stupid ass streams reacting to P25th announcement, it feels like yesterday to me. But yes, 2026 is going to be the 30th anniversary of Persona, and at this point, why not wait and drop Persona 6 for the 30th? It makes a lot of sense. I think this is where we're at. I still can't believe that it's taking so long for Persona 6 to happen. But as of April 21st, 2025, I think I am finally ready and comfortable in saying I don't think Persona 6 is getting released, and I don't think we're going to play Persona 6 before Persona 4 Remake anymore. And even after we saw the registry of the website domain in March, I was like, okay, P4 Remake makes sense, but I can't imagine that we're going to be playing a P3 Remake and a P4 Remake before we play Persona 6. At this point, I think that's what's going to happen, which feels really weird. And hey, don't get me wrong, I'm really excited for a Persona 4 Remake, but I really wish they would put more effort and more staff into the development of Persona 6. We're ready to move on. We played 10, 15 Persona 5 titles. We played a bunch of remasters lately. We just got Golden ported to modern platforms 2 years ago. So at this point, I'm like, hey, we're just waiting for whatever's next for Persona. I don't want to be a hypocrite. I'll be pre-ordering Persona 4 Remake and I'll play that bad boy day one. But still, I still think that we should be playing Persona 6 beforehand. But what do you guys think? Are you expecting Persona 4 Remake after seeing that it just got updated again on April 21st, 2025, the website domain? Are we getting an announcement during Summer Games Fest, during Xbox Game Showcase, during some sort of June Nintendo Direct? What do you think is going to happen? If I had to put money on it at this point, the Xbox Game Showcase just makes a ton of sense, so that's what I'm looking forward to, and I'll be streaming that as well. So if you want to stay up to date on all things Atlus, you're at the right place. Please consider dropping a subscription, and you can also ring that notification bell if you don't want to miss out on any type of news. Thank y'all so much for watching this quick news update. Have a great day. Bye.